without the misuse, I like this.
Yeah.
I'm in favor of this.
If ever you're gonna own it up, share what you learned from this intimacy coaching, all right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to look at the lighter side of it because we're just so desensitized with politicians like messing around or messing up. As we came from the Philippines.
The election and running for government, it's a very stressful time. So I guess that's the best time to get those services, right?
To remove the context of misuse of funds, okay? Misuse of funds, misuse of taxpayer money, bad. Do you agree?
Yes.
Bad. Okay. Let's start off with this.
Concerns are being raised over a questionable PC campaign expense, and tonight, the Manitoba NDP is calling for an investigation by the Elections Commissioner. To explain, CTV's Danton Unger joins us live. Danton, what about this expense is raising concerns?
Well, Marilee, the expense here was related to a car rental during the 2023 election campaign, but the invoice didn't come from a car rental company. It came from a company advertising sex and intimacy coaching services.
We need answers.
Manitoba NDP are calling for an investigation into the Progressive Conservatives.
The PC Party of Manitoba signed off on invoices that at this point appear to be in violation of the law, of election financing law.
This after the Winnipeg Sun uncovered an invoice sent to the PC Party during the 2023 election campaign. The $3,800 invoice lists a car rental, but was sent by a company advertising sex and intimacy coaching services.
It appears senior party officials knowingly approved records that were false.
Manitoba Finance Minister Adrian Sala took the PCs to task over the invoice, calling for Manitoba's election commissioner to investigate.
Look, what we know is that an invoice was submitted that appears to have been falsified and yet still approved. They need to be accountable for that.
Speaking to reporters Monday, interim PC leader Wayne Owasco says the car rental was legitimate.
It's just that the owner of the company apparently has a few companies.
He says the owner sent the invoice with the wrong letterhead and a corrected invoice was sent later. Owasco says as far as he knows, no intimacy services were acquired by the PC Party. He says the party is reviewing expenses and invoices from the election and will cooperate with any investigation by the commissioner.
It's taxpayer dollars, it's donor dollars, it's members' dollars. And so we have to be, again, accountable and transparent with what we're doing during the elections or by-elections.
The PC Party of Manitoba has not yet responded to CTV News' request for interview. And CTV News also reached out to the owner of the company on the invoice, but we've not yet heard back.
So, Danton, will there be an investigation then by the Elections Commissioner?
Well, Marilee, at this point, we don't know. I reached out to the Elections Commissioner, Bill Bowles, just earlier today. He wasn't able to comment on this matter, but he did confirm if an investigation were to be initiated, the results generally would be made public.
I have so many questions about that article.
Like, it's settled, right? Misuse of funds, bad.
Yes.
But I just like them living up to the progressive tag on their being conservative. Progressive conservatives. Like most conservatives wouldn't be like open to talking about like sex, but whoever needs help should get help.
Well, you know what? The election and running for government, it's a very stressful time. So I guess that's the best time to get those services, right?
I don't know whoever fumbled the bag. I don't know whoever messed up, but I mean, that's a big fumble.
Yeah.
Especially if they're saying that it's for a car rental and just the money of the taxpayers, the money of the donors, the money of the members of the Conservative Party, it's not a good look.
Yeah.
But I mean, progressive. They're progressive conservatives.
Yeah.
So without the misuse, I like this.
Yeah.
I'm in favor of this.
Well, you know what? If you ask me, if the PC government will come clean and share their story of what they used it for, and it is exactly for intimacy coaching
Yeah.
and sex services, I would probably forgive them for using taxpayers' money.
Yeah, like say you donated to the progressive conservative
Yeah.
campaign.
Well, we pay a lot of tax, right? Our company pay a lot of tax, so it hurts every time when we see like misuse of our
Yeah.
taxpayers' money. But like I
I
said, me personally,
Yeah.
I'm not talking on behalf of everyone.
Yeah.
It's just for me. If it sounds like a good laugh for me. Like once something comes up and they show their faces in the news and apologize.
Like after the investigation.
Yeah, especially if they admit what happened. I don't think they're gonna admit though.
Like own up to it. You're
Yeah.
a progressive conservative. Own up to it.
I don't think they're gonna own it up. But we'll see.
Probably not, but I guess not owning up to it is the conservative part,
Yeah.
but owning up to it is the
It's
progressive part.
Yes.
And I guess what they're weighing is they're gonna lose their base because they misuse their funds, and then at the same time, I don't know if they're gonna have a problem with them procuring sex and intimacy coaching, but they might be gaining a better base, like removing the part of them misusing funds. But I mean, it's a good look on them,
That's what I'm about to ask.
right?
Do you guys think this would ump their numbers by quite a bit
Like-
after this?
Probably not much, but
Yeah. Sorry. When you said their numbers, the first thing that popped in my head is reproduction, because it's intimacy coaching, right?
Yeah.
So they're gonna reproduce.
that's part of conservatism, family.
Yeah.
So if you can't get it up because you can't get intimate with your partner, like might as well get coaching.
Yeah.
At least you're living up to your values of raising a family.
That's right. But make sure, PC, if ever you're gonna own it up, share what you learned from this intimacy
Yeah,
coaching. All right.
yeah.
Like maybe
Taxpayers' money.
yeah, or maybe plug the company that you hired.
Local businesses.
Yeah.
Local businesses.
Support local.
Yeah. I don't know. Yes. By default, it's a bad look, but
Yeah.
but this is this is
fun.
progress.
It's fun.
This is progress.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Just trying to look at the lighter side of it because we're just so desensitized with politicians like messing around or messing up. Because we came from the Philippines.
Yeah.
And it's mudslinging season right now in the Philippines.
That's right.
Everybody's like filing their certificates of candidacy. Numerous like pseudo influencers, internet personalities are trying to get in politics.
I know. Diwata. Oh my god. I don't want to drop names,
Rosmar,
but Rosmar.
one of those.
Like, don't tell me even Rendon
No,
Labrador wants to
no.
get into politics.
But that's the thing. Like I can understand them running for administrative positions. Like sure, okay. That's pretty much like management.
Yeah.
But if they're gonna go after legislative positions, just like how many celebrities do we have right now in the legislative branch? There's a bunch, and then there's a bunch aspiring to get in the legislative branch. And then there's this one noontime show TV host,
Who?
Willie
Okay.
Revillame.
Is he running?
He filed for candidacy already. They asked him what his plans are. He said he doesn't have any plans yet because he hasn't won yet.
Oh, okay. So how can you win if you don't have any platform?
But they would win because
Yeah.
of name retention.
Yeah, he's very popular,
Yeah.
especially for the masses. Like a lot of people will vote for him.
Yep. That's who they
His
target.
fanatics, his followings. He
Yeah.
has a big followings.
And like their logic about it is, oh, at least they will help. At least they go to the poor people and then they get to hug them. Compared to
Yeah.
other politicians who are elite,
Yeah,
they don't even mind us.
they don't care about us small people.
I mean, sure, in a fantasy, that's a pretty nice like reason to vote for somebody, but
But what's that gonna do to the country? Nothing.
I'm trying to figure out why is it lucrative for them to go after those legislative positions. Yeah, they're going after the Senate. I mean, mayor, sure, okay, I'd understand that. I won't be like, still, it's baffling, but at least it's more about management,
Okay,
which
yeah.
they might have more of an idea than laws,
Then lost, yeah.
at least. This doesn't really phase me, like this news about Manitoba PCs. Yeah.
And how much is it again? $3,800?
3,800?
Well, that makes sense actually. Like that makes sense for sex and intimacy coaching. Like 3,800, I think. I think that fits the bill.
And how long? How
Yeah,
long
how
was
long?
the session?
I'm sorry. I would have been really mad if it was like hundreds of thousands of dollars and labeled as sex and intimacy coaching.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's $3,800.
3,800. Well, apparently it's somebody messed up. Like the owner of the business apparently owns bunch of businesses and then he just used the wrong letterhead for the invoice.
Car rental and sex intimacy coaching company.
And
Wow.
They've
Like
how,
maybe he owns solid gold. I don't know. Or maybe lipsticks.
okay, let's just say he owns both businesses. Okay,
Yeah.
he's diversifying his portfolio. Okay, fine, go ahead. But like you have a high level client, that's like part of the government.
I know, yeah. You're able to reach the government. That's crazy.
And now, regardless if it's car rental
Yeah.
or sex intimacy, that's your client.
That's your client.
That's
yeah,
a
the
high level
government.
client. You should be taking care of them now. Like, I don't know if they're going to publicly name
The company?
the company or the owner, but I mean, I don't know. Do you think it's gonna up his business
I think so.
because
I think,
of
yeah.
I guess
Like bad advertisement is still advertisement.
Yeah. And would you say there's a lot of people that needs help in sex and intimacy?
Here in Canada,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, there are
Yeah.
some people that needs it because like we're just too busy with our lives and
Especially
with social
with the
media,
economy.
with the economy.
Yeah.
There's so many problems.
Like we're so wrapped around our own like lives that
Yeah.
we kind of forget to get intimate with
Yeah.
our partner.
We just need to focus on work, double job, triple job.
Yeah. Just to make ends meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But spending another 3,800 for intimacy coaching, I'm not sure about that.
How long would you say like I have no idea like
Yeah.
about intimacy coaching, but what would like warrant you getting a session? Like how much would be like
Okay.
okay for you?
I have a feeling cuz intimacy coaching it sounds like it's like a psych it's maybe it's in the same realm.
Could be.
So
could
maybe
be.
I would say maybe $35 per hour like for a legit psych assessment. No, actually, if it's a psychologist, if it's a psychiatrist,
Like
it's
a
gonna be more
psychologist
expensive.
that specializes in
Yeah.
sex and intimacy. But what if like there's Blue Chew bundled in it?
Like Blue Chew?
Blue Chew, yeah.
Like there's no Blue Chew here, so maybe
import. There's only so much that you can attribute to your mental state of mind
Yeah.
with intimacy. Like, okay, there might be a physical aspect to it, so
so
that's
yeah,
why
so you
I'm
need some
thinking
chemical help.
maybe, or if like the mental aspect of it, you've done all you can,
Yeah.
still can't get intimate. Like you can't rise up to the occasion. Who do you call?
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Reach to your pocket. Get
But yeah,
that
I think
Blue Chew.
maybe $100 is the max. So 3,800 divided by 100, that's 38 hours. No, that's 380 hours.
Maybe.
Right?
So quick
So
maths.
okay, let's say how many PC member. Maybe that's how they do
That's
it.
yeah, I never thought of that. Like how
Yeah,
many
maybe it's
PC
a
members
conference.
it might be like a group thing.
Yeah,
Like
a
might be
conference or something.
thing. Yeah. I didn't even think
But that's
of that.
cheap though. That's gonna be cheap for 3,800. You'll get a speaker that's a sex therapist.
Like a half a day.
yeah, half a day.
conference.
Yeah, that's I don't know. Depends on how popular this person
Might
is.
be a Zoom call. Maybe.
A Zoom call. Yeah,
Maybe.
3,800. That's I would do it.
And then lecture via Zoom
Yeah.
for up to 10 people. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Like for me, whoever needs help, get the help that you need.
And don't worry, maybe there's a program from the PC government that they're gonna rolling in, how pharmacare is gonna be adding like sex intimacy.
Like, yeah.
So maybe it's gonna be free in the future.
Yeah. Might be subsidized.
Yeah,
for
maybe sex.
sometime soon.
Maybe sex trafficking is gonna be included. I don't know, not sex trafficking. Maybe sex education. Well, maybe sex education for adults gonna be I don't know, included. So you don't have to be in high school or anything.
Yeah. Just wanna give props to the Manitoba PC Party, for living up to your progressive tag there.
Yeah.
Yes, you're still conservatives, but yeah, that's still conservatism.
Yeah,
They didn't use their own money. They got it from somebody else.
Yeah. And kudos to that company that owns that car rental and that sex intimacy coaching. Wow.
Hope you get
Very
your
good
business
advertisement.
booming.
Yeah.
Hope you get your business booming. He might get it done because of like lack of discretion. Because he messed up, but I hope you get more clients.
Yeah. But if you're working with the government, oh my God, you're big.
I just did the math. So if counseling
For
costs,
the per hour?
yeah, if counseling costs $100 per session, and that's $3,800, this person has done 38 hours of counseling.
If it's one person who
If it's one
procured.
person,
Okay, okay, gotcha. That's 2 days?
Yeah.
More close to 2 days?
It's a lot of sessions.
A lot of
I hope it's.
If he needs it,
I hope,
like,
I
go
hope it's
get
getting
it.
better.
Well, I think intimacy coaching should be private. It might be hard to do like a group session. Well, oh yeah, I know what that session call is. There's a name for that session, an orgy.
But are you gonna join an orgy if you can like get it up? Like if you can get intimate?
Well, you don't know if it's
Or
if that's a problem.
Maybe they're classifying it as an intimacy coaching, but really it is like a freak off.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
Maybe. I mean, cause if you have like intimacy problems, would you have like the confidence to get in an orgy?
Well, I don't know. Well, you never
I
know.
guess it's a risky one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, cause like
maybe.
okay, for example, I'm the leader of the PC caucus. Yeah, caucus, right? You
Yeah.
know what? It's supposed to be orgy, not orgy. My bad. Orgy. Okay, so if I'm the leader of the caucus, right? All right. So I already paid for this. I paid 3,800 for this conference. So it's up to you if you want to attend. It's paid for already. You don't have to pay anything. It's up to you if you want to attend. All right, this group conference
As a leader, though,
or orgy.
would you want it to be discreet? Like everybody who signs up, like everybody else wouldn't know who signed up, and then they will just know when they get there, or will they be wearing masks?
Well, we can do it this way too. Okay, we'll have a raffle, all right? We can only have 5 men and 5 women.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be open to everyone, all right? Maybe let's do 7 of 7. Yeah, 7, 7. In case like you need, I don't know, extras.
Yeah.
All right? So it's a raffle. I think 3,800, we got a deal from this company. 3,800 will cut it. All right, 14 people. So
Well,
I don't know about this.
if it's an orgy, I'm still not mad. Like, can you imagine an orgy with conservative people? I mean, if that's how they want to go down, like, you do you. Okay? Whoever needs help, get the help that you need. And, okay, do you agree? Misuse of funds, bad.
Oh, of course. I
Bad.
hate it.
Okay? There's no other take behind
Yeah,
it.
no.
Misuse of taxpayer funds, no good. No bueno.
No good.
But if you're getting the help with intimacy, I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
If you're gonna be sharing to other people or actually admitting and owning it up,
Yeah.
I'll forgive you personally. I'm okay with it.
One strike, that's it. And everything else, like everything after, out of your pocket. Okay.
That's right.
Okay. And this is all allegedly. They're still investigating.
Yeah.
But again, we stick to our take.
Yeah.
Misuse of funds, bad. Sex intimacy, like getting help. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll forgive you guys. Okay.
But next time, use your own money, all
Use
right?
your own money.
Like
If it's
not
an-
our money.
Especially if it's an orgy.
Yeah.
Use your own money.
Or give us a better explanation next time why you're gonna be using our 3,800 for something like this.
And because of you guys, people will be commenting in our comment section that it's pronounced as orgy, not orgy.
Yeah, orgy or orgy, whatever it is. If you know it, you know it.
If you think it's fun, it's fun. However it is pronounced. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Again, you got OCP working the ones and twos. You got Edmund here in
And-
approval of sex intimacy help.
And you got me, 2x, and I'm
this-
approving it too.
Okay, yeah.
I'm approving
We're
it
in
too.
solidarity.
Stamp
Yes.
it. Stamp of approval.
Yes, sex intimacy or personal intimacy, whatever it is, we need it.
Yep. But again, you got the guys here, and this is
Twice
twice the
the D.
discretion.